It's Deb Lehigh coming to you from her studio, the Stampin' Hut. And as usual, it's Tuesday, April 25th. And at, let me start over. Today is Tuesday, April 25th, and I'm coming to you live from my studio, the Stampin' Hut. My name is Deb Lehigh, and I'm here to show you 3 cards tonight, and I'm early as usual. So when you hop on, just say hi and appreciate it if you'd like, and share and comment. So we'll give it a couple minutes and then we'll get started. I have 3 cards that I'm going to show make for you, and then I have 2 other ones that I'm using the Rays of Light stamp set. Give it a couple more minutes here. Welcome. One that I know of. Started. We have a little over about a week, I guess, till this catalog goes live. This is our new one, and it starts May 2nd, I think. So we have about a week yet for this before this starts. So you're not working with a current demonstrator and would like to have one. No, I don't see her yet, Tina. Let me know. Mine are supposed to be here Monday, so let me know if you need a catalog and I'll be sure to get one. Okay, we are using a bunch of stamp sets today. Not that one. We are going to be using the Rays of Light stamp set. This is a background, put you down here. This is a background stamp set, and we're going to be using that. And then we're going to be using Sending Smiles. The color and contour, we're using these 2 flowers and this same. And then Nature's Print we are going to be using. So let's get started with this one. This is the first card we are going to be making. And I changed the flowers to Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. So this is the first one we're going to be making. Put it in so you can see it. I have everything cut and stamped except, everything cut. I just got to do the stamping for the background and the verbiage. You're going to need a piece of Night of Navy, 8.5 by 5.5, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4. Okay. So we're going to score that a while. Bone folder. I did not stamp on the inside of this. If you wanted to, you could stamp a flower or whatever you'd like. Or you can just leave it blank and write your own verbiage. I'm going to put that in a while. I'm using my liquid glue. You can use the adhesive of your choice. Next, we are going to do some stamping. I'm going to stamp You Are Absolutely Amazing. And that is out of the Color and Contour. And I used this flower, the outline, and the solid one for my flowers. And I already did them. So I did the Gorgeous Grape and then I did the Highland Heather. So we're going to take and mount this on a block. I take Night of Navy. And we're going to stamp that on here. And then I'm going to do some fussy cutting before I do anything else. I am just going to cut this close to the top, just straight, okay? And then I am going to just go down here and I'm going to cut around the bottom of Amazing. Oh, it's getting long, Tina. That's done. Now we're going to do the background. Bring that stamp set here. I'm going to leave it in here. Normally I would take it out, but I'm going to leave it in there. I'm going to get my Night of Navy ink pad and I'm just going to ink it all up and make sure it's well inked. Now if you don't want it as dark, you don't have to make sure it's really inked. Then I'm going to take my cardstock. This is 5 1/4 by 4, and that's the same size as the inside. You're just going to lay it down here like so. Now you could take your fingers and you can rub it like that, or you can take our block, which is F, you can lay it on top and you can just push down on that. Or if it was outside of the case, you can take your paper. Well, you can still do it. Take your paper and rub it this way, okay? That way it gets inked up for you. Gonna set that aside because I don't need it anymore. I did all the rest. No, I will need it. I'm sorry. We'll see. Got this done. There's my 3 flowers. And then I already did my leaves, which is, let me close up this ink, this punch we have. Okay, so there's a leaf, and this looks like a part of a flower started like a bud, these here, and I did cut them out. I did Peacock Party and Night of Navy, and I did the Night of Navy in this piece here. Okay, So what we're going to do is we're just going to figure out how you want to lay them down. And what I did was put the flowers down then, and then I took the flowers off and glued. So it would one go there, one go there, and one go there, and just spread it out a little. I think that's good there. So what I did was I kind of held down on some of the leaves so they don't move too much. Gonna take our glue. Now you could use our adhesive sheets. I didn't try it because it was a punch. But I'm just gonna put a little there. And I'm gonna just put that there. Do the blue. That up like that. The other ones. That's set. Got the leaves down. And then what I did was I kind of like laid the flowers down before I glued them to make sure it's where I want them. These two end ones are just going to get glued. So, and then I'm going to pop the other ones up with dimensionals. I had my dimensionals. Right there. And then this is just glued down. So we'll put a little glue on here. And we're just going to lay that like so. And then this gets glued to the front. Our first card. Now you could put bling on the center of these flowers. But I'm going to take our gorgeous grape marker and I'm just going to color them in to make it a little darker. Then I'm going to take our Wink of Stella and I'm just going to go over where I made it dark. And there you have card number 2. I mean 1. I don't know if you can see the winkers. There you go. It's a little shiny. But that is card number 1. Card number 2 is this one. And I changed this one up a little bit. I used, this is done on white, basic white cardstock, okay? And I used crushed curry for the rays of light. Then I took my blending brush and just took and colored that in a little bit so it's not so bright, all right? So on this one, I took our crushed curry cardstock and used the same ink, so it's monochromatic, tone on tone, and I just stamped the rays with that, okay? And that's the one we're going to use tonight. You're going to need a piece of basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, and you're going to score that at 4 1/4. So we're going to score that. And I'm going to glue this down a while. I have everything cut for this, even the wording. This is 5 1/4 by 4. That is going to go right on top. Okay. I took, the stamp set I'm using is Sending Smiles. So I went ahead and I stamped sending, and I fussy cut around it. Now they do have a die that will cut that, but it cuts the sending right out, and then it has the piece that would go behind it to shadow it, if you know what I mean. But I fussy cut this out to be closer to the wording. That's going to go there. I used Shaded Spruce for the leaves. That's going to go there. I used Gorgeous Grape for the bigger flower. Move it over a little bit. Okay. Then I used Tahitian Tide for the small one and Pumpkin Pie for the middle. Then I had a strip of basic white that I had cut off from cutting down cardstock. This is only 1/4 inch, and that fit right on there. That's going to go at the bottom. So let's glue this all down. I'll put the flowers down first. Our adhesive sheets for this because this is actually a die set. Big space where I can put glue on it. Right about there. Okay. This can get glued on the smaller flower. This is going to get a dimensional. Over here. This glued down. Up there. And then it says Sending Sunshine to Brighten Your Day. Now, and that's going to go across the bottom. Number 2, very easy, very simple, but that is card number 2. I don't know which one I like the best. I think this shows the colors off better. card number 2. And this set does have dies, so you can see. If I would have used this, it would have cut all the very close to the wording, and then this is the where you would lay it on there to give it that background. Okay, and the third and last card for tonight is this one, and I did change it up to, after I made it, and the more I look at it, I didn't like the circle. Yeah, you do like the lighter one? But I did change up the colors and everything. Your opinion. Let me score this first, and then we'll go from there. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm using crumb cake. So we're going to score that. Now, for this one, I used crumb cake, okay? And I did one in crumb cake, but I also did another one that is early espresso. And I didn't know which one I liked the best. This is what is going to be on the front. I changed the colors a little bit. So I didn't know which one I liked the best with that color, with the colors. But I'll lay them here and you let me know which one you like the best. The dark one. What I'm going to do is, this is 5 1/4 by 4. That is the inside. So we're going to put that in a while. If I can open it. And then this is from Nature's Prints, okay? This is the stamp set I'm using, and it has dies that goes with it. Okay, and I use this for the verbiage. This, and this die is what I cut out the leaves in that. So all the stamp sets that I'm using tonight are in the new catalog. They carried over, so I'm not using anything retired. Everything is in the catalog. Okay, so let's use the darker one. Glue fall card. Whether we're having one day it's 85. Remy, lay down. You're not going up. Sorry. Usually he barks to go out. Now he wants to go upstairs. And then we're going to add this one. Age, I just got done telling him he wasn't going up and told him to go lay down. Um, it's not. This one. I'm gonna stamp heartfelt thank you, and that is from the stamp set. Here. Block. We'll use Early Espresso. Make sure it's straight. Oh yeah, that looks good. Looks good. And that's gonna go right across there. I just put ink on it. So let me flip it over. I'll do it again. Stampin' Up! Has two sides to their cardstock. I can't see. Sorry, I'm not in the camera. I can't see with white on white. Alright, so then that's going to go here. So we're going to put some dimensionals. I did not put dimensionals on this one, but I am going to be on here. Right across the center. And then I am going to take our matted dots here, and I am going to take the crumb cake. Well, I don't know why I use that in. I have a hard time with some of these. Three different sizes of pearls, dots, whatever they are. I'd have to look it up. I'm not sure. I'm just going to put this on the front. There is card number 3. So what do you think? Very easy, very quick. So this is 1, and then it was this one, and then this one. You can see them. Okay. Then I did this one. I did this one a while ago. This punch is retired, and the DSP. But this was another one. And then I did this one. Remy, stop, please. And I wasn't sure if I'd like this one. Starting to grow on me. This is still in. It is called. Let me find it here. It's in the book. That right now, but anyway, I did that one too, and I wanted to show you. But you have until April or May 1st, I think it is, for you to order out of the older catalog, the one that's retiring. If you do, go to my website, www.deblehigh.stampinup.net. Yeah, the wave is Night of Navy. Would have been, if it would look, I did Night of Navy because it's matted on Night of Navy. Looked okay in the lighter blue too. Change the background here maybe if I use the lighter blue. But yeah, if you want to place an order before the old catalog goes out, www.deblehigh.stampinup.net, or any questions you can email me at dkl333@comcast.net. That is all I have for you tonight. I hope you will join me Friday at 8 o'clock right here on Facebook and YouTube. Oh yeah, it does look black, but it's actually Night of Navy, Tina. So is the wording. When you put Night of Navy and black together, side by side, it's hard to tell unless you put it under the light. So, I hope you enjoyed tonight, and Friday I will draw the names of the cards. I think I have 3 sets here to draw names for, 2 and this one. So I will do that between now and Friday, and I will announce the winners. I still have a couple I need to mail, so as soon as I get to the post office, it will be in the mail. So have a great rest of the week, and I will see you Friday at 8 o'clock. Thanks for joining me tonight. Bye.